Okay guys, today we're going to look at parabolas, and the thing that we're going to be looking for a parabola is the directrix and the focus. So two new parts of a parabola. So a parabola is a set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed line, that's this line back here, below the parabola if it's opening up, and a fixed point not on the line called the focus. So we're going to learn how to find the focus and the directrix on a parabola. So here they call this standard form. To me and to you, it looks more like vertex form, but regardless of what they call it, you're going to have the equation that's going to look like this. Okay. So the first thing we want to do here is we want to take a look at the equation. Obviously our a value is positive, so this is going to open up. Okay, and our vertex here is going to be, so our h value is 0 and our k value is 0. If you look up here, h is inside the parentheses, and we would need to move the k value over here to get the k value of our vertex. So in this case, our vertex is at 0, 0. Okay, and we have a vertical compression since our a value is between 0 and 1. And to get the c value, if you look up here in this, there's a little formula here. So whatever the number is in the denominator is going to be equal to 4c. So the number in the denominator is 8, so we're going to set that equal to 4c and solve for c. So c equals 2. So that's going to be very important for finding our focus. So let's go ahead and put our graph in here. So we have 0, 0. We know that it's going to be opening up. And I'm going to go ahead and choose some points here on either side here to plug in and to graph. So let's see. I think I'm going to choose 3, negative 3. So if I choose 3, 3 squared is 9. Okay, and 9 times 1/8 is 9/8. Why did I choose 3 and negative 3? I could have chosen 1, but then I would have had 1/8. Okay, that's a really small number. So I want it to go a little bit larger. So I want to go to negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9. 9 times 1/8 is 9/8. Let's go to 6. 6 squared is 36. 36 times 1/8 is 36/8. So on the other side, it would be 36/8 as well. So let's plot these. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit over 1. 1, 2, 3, a little bit over 1. So 6 units over 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 goes into 6 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 8 times 4 is 32, so about half. Going the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. So I kind of have to plan that out a little bit, spread it out, so I can make my parabola. Because obviously it's a vertical compression, so it's going to be compressed. Okay, now to find the focus, we've drawn our parabola. You know, for the most part, guys, I want you to do this stuff by hand. I want you to be real math students, not so dependent on the calculator for everything. Okay? Because you need to understand how the math works. Okay? So we're going to apply the c value to get our focus. So from the vertex, we apply the C value to get to the focus. So we're going to go inside the parabola to get to the focus. So we're going to go 2 units in, 1, 2, and there's your focus. So that's 0, 2. And then to go to find the directrix, we just go the opposite direction outside of the parabola, outside 2 units, and then the directrix is a line. Okay, the focus is a point. It's right here in the definitions. Line, point. Okay, so going 2 units the other direction, 1, 2. And this is going to be our directrix. I'm going to use a dashed line because the solid line, the solid portion is at our actual parabola. So that's going to be y equals -2. And that's how you find the focus in the directrix. So now let's take a look at another example. 1, 2. Personally, I like to move this 2 onto the other side, and even though they call it vertex standard form, that's vertex form to us. So our A value is negative, so it's going to open down. Vertex obviously is -3, 2. Okay, put that into my table. Notice I put it in the middle. The vertex is in the middle of the parabola. Okay, so I like to put my vertex in the middle, and then I like to see my symmetry happening on each side. So, again, we have a vertical compression. So I'm going to go ahead and see we're at -3, 2. Sort of here, and I know we're going to be opening down. So I think I'm going to choose. And it's vertical compression, so it's going to be wide. So I think I'm going to choose 0 on the high end. And I think that was 1, 2, 3 units this way, so I'm going to choose 1, 2, 3 this way. So -6 on the other side. You could choose other numbers. So plugging 0 in, 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Okay. 9 times -1/4 is -9/4 plus 2. Need a common denominator, so 4/2 won't work. Plus 2. 4 times 2 is 8, so 8/4. And adding that up, we get -1/4. So when x is 0, we go down -1/4. And since it's symmetrical, if we go the other direction, the same amount of units, it's going to be the same. So -3, -4, -5, -6, -1/4. The symmetry around the vertex. If I wanted to go even further, I could go another 3 units in each direction and get another point. But for time's sake, we'll just go with this for now. Okay, calculating our C value. Again, we look at the denominator. Set it equal to 4C. Solve for C. C is 1. So to get to the focus, we're going to go inside the parabola. So here's our focus. It's going to be -3, 1. And to get to the directrix, we're going to go outside 1 unit. And that's going to be the line y equals 3. Okay. Your turn. Number 3. I'll be checking number 3 when I check your video notes. I do want you to do it, please. Have a good evening.